Hello everybody, welcome back to Expedition Homestead. Thank you all so much for tuning in to today's episode. We do have a very busy day ahead of us, but I still wanted to get out a quick video for you guys because that's how we do it on the channel. We want to make sure that we're constantly bringing you some new content so you can learn how to grow your plants, vegetables, anything under the sun that grows, grow it a little bit better. In today's episode, it's going to be a quick beginner's tip on how you can grow your tomato seedlings just a little bit better than you were before. Today's tip is going to be about pruning. Let's take a look at the tomatoes that we have growing here, and I'll show you exactly what we're going to do to help give them a nice little boost if we're seeing these issues in our seedlings. Hey, up here. Here we have our tomato seedlings that we've been growing down here in the basement. We have a variety of seedlings. At this point, we've just transferred them over to these red solo cups about a week ago, and they are doing great so far. But here is a quick tip that you guys are going to find very useful. And doing this is going to benefit your tomato plants a lot compared to not doing it. So I'll show you what we're looking at right here. Okay, so I already pruned a lot of these up, but this one right here I left for this video. And there's a couple of other of the same situations here. But basically what we're looking at is when this tomato seedling was very young, it incurred some sort of a stress or just wasn't growing very well. So you might end up seeing some wilted leaves on your tomato seedlings. I want you guys to take little snippers and trim those right off. See on the end there where we've got wilted leaves? Just cut that right off of your tomato seedling. Do not be afraid to do that because these wilted leaves, let's see if I can find any more. I mean, really, really badly wilted. Not too many. This one, I would say maybe this bottom one is starting to discolor a little bit. So we're gonna snip that. So the discolored wilted leaves are essentially just gonna be robbing your tomato plant of sugars. Sugars that could otherwise be used for the growth of the plant, the growth of the roots. And these little suckers, they're not tomato suckers. Don't let me confuse you guys. But these wilted up leaves are going to be robbing your plant of health. You want to just get rid of them. Don't be afraid to prune these up because tomatoes are a vining plant after all. You are definitely not going to damage your tomato plant by pruning it up like that. And in fact, the best tomato plants that I've grown in the past are ones that I've done the most pruning on. We want to get rid of unhealthy growth. We want to get rid of the little suckers that pop out of the vines as it grows as well. And we also want to prune our tomato plants along the main vines as they grow, to make sure that the part of the plant that is giving us the fruit is the part that we keep. And then all of the rest we're essentially pruning off of. So do not be afraid to prune your tomato seedlings and your tomato plants and your tomato plants as they grow older. Well, thank you all so much for watching today's episode. If you have any questions on growing your tomato seedlings, please comment below. Otherwise, we've got a lot of videos on tomato plants. Happy gardening, and we'll see you in the next episode.